Sorry, I was laughing at a snap out.
We haven't even started yet, and you're already fucking dying. Is there a problem, Mark? Is there a problem? Are we going to have a problem?
No.
Okay, all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Evan, stop laughing. I can hear you.
It's Andre. All right, Evan, go. Hello and welcome to another episode of LOC Into the Spotlight. This one's a little different. Instead of talking about the LOC and some of the storylines, we're actually going to be watching a game. I'm joined today by Andre, as always, and Mark, who's Season 1 sub and technically champion, as well as Evan, who is not here right now. I don't know where he went. Evan, are you there?
I think he might be playing Pong. I see some
All
checks
right.
in the back.
Oh shit. Yo, what's going on, boys?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
the
my
basketball.
God.
He's practicing.
Talking about the 3x3 basketball league.
Right, yes.
I don't know what's going on.
Evan. Yeah, so Mark, how you feel? You happy to be here?
Yeah, of course. I love the LOC. I'm happy to be here. Evan, why are you laughing? Go Celtics.
All right.
Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Evan, it's your first time on the show as well. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Always ready to talk about basketball. I've never been team
Any basketball. LOC.
Yeah, any basketball at all. Always ready to talk about it. So
You're missing the point of what I said. But okay.
All right. Well, at this point, might as well jump right into it before Evan loses his mind and grabs another basketball. So we're gonna play Bucks Hornets game 1. Let's start it up. Classic, the old intro that we
Old
used
intro,
to have.
old channel.
You gotta love that. Yeah. Before
Gotta
we
love real-
rebranded recently.
Real Dr. Dre.
Epic intro.
Bucks.
I gotta say that.
Bucks Hornets.
what are your thoughts?
All right, I'm just gonna skip this because we can't hear.
Can you
Pregame interviews were the
potentially
best.
make it full screen?
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, word.
Oh, good ideas. Good ideas.
Okay, so there we are.
Ooh.
And that was the
Buckets.
first basketball.
Sean had the first points of the
First
LOC.
points.
First points
Sean,
of
very
the
Absolute
LOC.
buckets.
Very underrated player.
Oh,
This
Oh my
was
God.
when
Ben
oh,
turnover.
there's
What a
turnover
surprise.
already. Not good. And then
oh,
another
look at
turnover.
Jackson getting
wow,
it right
looking
back.
good. This was back when Andre was using a handheld camera.
Mhm.
To
I wanted
get
to
some
multi-cam it.
different angles.
Great. So
That was a good move by
Oh,
Justin.
look at this. I forgot about this.
This is
See,
prime Dan right here. Prime Dan.
Interesting to see the juxtaposition right here with
Nice
Jackson
carry.
last pick.
That was
Very
a
nice carry.
solid carry. There's
Oh.
Evan joining the screen.
Oh, bang, bang. Damn.
Wow. Here we go. Perfect. I cannot hold the ball.
Another.
this game,
That's two
apparently.
turnovers. 2 turnovers.
Yeah.
You're 1 minute into the video.
Yeah, and see what's interesting is this was the start of Dan's downfall. He taken number 1 overall. It's his first game, and we all know he won biggest
live up to the
bust at
hype.
the end of the season.
Couldn't live
he
up to the
lived
hype.
up to the hype.
But it's interesting to see Jackson Downs being the last pick and seeing him rise.
Yeah, that's true. That's
That's
another.
a really good
another
point there. Really good point
yes.
there. It's
How
like
do you
the
know he
first-
rises from the first game?
What do you mean? Watch him. Watch his performance right now.
Ben
This is,
almost had a catch.
Why you?
Another interesting point right here is that Justin is guarding Sean, and I am on Cole. I did not realize that was the defensive.
I didn't
matchup.
realize that after. That's a waste of a
I think
defender.
that might
There we
have been.
go,
Ooh, bang,
Cash.
bang,
Oh!
bang,
There
bang.
we go.
Where did Andre go?
All right. Andre is left the frame. You don't know where we see Tyler though, and
Bye-bye.
that's always a welcome sight.
Ooh, Ben, you're covering Dan.
Yeah, a lot
Oh!
of switches.
Oh!
Sean
Sean has
with
the
a
fake.
Ooh.
Sean is just wow.
a pass right to Jackson. Interesting.
And that's
Ooh,
bad.
Justin
one
looked.
to three.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
wow.
Jackson,
Ooh, good
board.
bound.
See,
Oh,
surprising.
wow.
Surprising. Yeah. What did I say?
That was one of Jackson's. I think he had 10 rebounds this game.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
And he's not even in Jackson defensive stance right there. He's in an actual.
he's playing defense.
Ben, I have a
Wow,
question for
another
you.
board. Me?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh, good
What's your
pass.
question? Oh, bang.
What was
Ooh.
You weren't a great shooter in this game or the
I
first season. Was it because of the glasses you wore? Was that affecting your vision? Like,
See,
just break down why you wore glasses.
Yeah, I mean, Sean just banged another shot. He's clearly a problem this
Why
game.
are you wearing glasses?
It was sunny that day, I do have to say. Justin with a nice move. But
You wore sunglasses like every game.
Wait,
you know,
why are you
I
wearing
just want to know why.
because I have sensitive eyes, right? So the sun bothers them. But
Yes, I see.
sometimes I could see it affecting my shot. Usually I don't think it does, but there.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Another air
Wow.
ball.
Okay.
Wow,
Hey.
lucky that he gets it back and redeems
200
himself
IQ
because that was
play by,
embarrassing.
You can't miss twice in the LOC.
Very, very
Ben
sped
has
up here.
missed
At
twice
least 9
already.
times.
Oh, let's go.
Make that 3 times.
Oh, Justin dribbled out of bounds right there. Justin dribbled out of bounds right there.
Well, you know,
We need a
we got
higher-
Can we
great
go back
refs.
and watch that? I
Yeah, you
missed
want to watch it? You want to watch it?
Yeah.
Where was it? Before this?
Right here.
Let's slow it
This
down.
right here.
Slow it down. Yeah, no, let's slow it
Slow
down.
that stuff down. Slow that
Ready?
stuff
Let's
down.
look at
I
this.
think
Look at this.
Oh,
Yep, on the
that
line,
was
on the
definitely
line.
out of bounds. Let's watch it again. One more
100%
time.
out of bounds. Right
Bang!
there.
That's
Yeah,
out.
wow.
Right there.
That's out of bounds.
Tyler was staring right at it, too.
Classic Tyler. That's why he's not allowed to be a ref
Wow.
anymore.
Justin is just a king of not calling his own shit.
And there's another miss.
Yes.
Oh,
See,
wow.
as you can see, I'm getting frustrated because these are some of them are close misses, and it's just bothering me.
You can't
know?
get
I
frustrated.
can tell with your body language. Body language
Yeah.
is a big thing in the LOC.
Oh, Daryl with the shot there.
I don't
That was-
think
Daryl-
Dan has passed the ball once this game.
that was one of his
Or
problems.
at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Looks
Sean
like
stepped out right there. I don't know.
stepped out there too, with Tyler standing right there looking. You know,
I think he was honestly taking stats. So like that's when we took stats
probably.
live.
Yeah, probably. Oh, here we go.
Ben?
Cash.
Cold the person.
Wow.
There we go. That was my shot. You know.
Dan with the elite.
Do you have a shot?
Ooh, Sean wide open. Ooh, that
he
might
got
have been a
blocked.
foul.
Sean did not call
Jackson
a
with
foul.
Oh, he actually just missed a wide open lay.
He did. Andre on the court.
Wide
Look how
open
dedicated
lay.
he is. Sean
And we didn't
again
even
with
use
that
any of the footage.
long range
I'm showing his range.
bank
yeah.
shot. That long range bank shot that just was
His
unstoppable.
signature move. See,
We
like
called that a foul right there, I guess.
Sky hook. Sean
You can
Banks.
call that a foul.
Ooh,
on
wide
Sean,
open.
honestly.
He's going to take that every day.
Oh, there's a 2. Now it's 8-4. Hornets
Nice
are
bottom
only
of the
3
backboard
points
shot,
away.
Daryl.
Yeah. Oh, Jackson has it. Don't
Good
shoot it.
Ben,
He
bang
shot
it in his
Cash.
mouth.
Ooh.
Oh, it was close though. See, that's the thing with my game today. You know,
It
Cole,
doesn't really
good
matter
move.
if it's close, though.
No, I know.
Shooting
I
is the
know.
game of
Oh,
finishing.
another air
Nice
ball.
shot, Jackson.
And that's in.
Sean with the unorthodox form.
Can we watch that shot again real quick?
Yeah. Let's watch this. Jackson air balls, and then we get a Sean shot at the top of the
Gotta
key.
move, guys.
Oh man, little off. You know,
Little off. But, can't be that
Ooh.
off in the LOC.
man, a lot of these shots are rimming out. The rims are not. Oh my god, that did not rim out. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, Dan. Oh,
Ooh, makes a
Sean
pass.
with mid-range.
Pass.
Ooh.
Sean was the lion this season.
This game, he scored 4 points. He was their best player. Dan with a deep
Dan with
3.
I don't even know.
Very
Justin
deep
steals
3.
the ball.
Ooh.
Justin misses
layup.
the layup.
Justin had to buy.
I don't know what just
a
happened
package
right
for that
there.
one.
Another
Oh,
Oh,
Sean with
Sean.
another make. He's kind of unstoppable.
Justin
this
had a
game.
lot of forced
Jackson.
Will the
getting
Bucks
big.
come back?
I don't
don't
know.
know.
It's not
Only
looking
time will
good.
tell.
With Dan dribbling and missing these layups, and
Wow.
they got to give the ball to Sean.
Oh, you're leaving
And
Jackson wide open on the
Sean
block.
can't
Jackson would have been a
handle
better
Jackson
overall pick.
down
Ben.
low.
Ben,
And
pause
just
it for a second. I
airball
want to
to
ask you a
3.
question.
Yes.
In a 10-6 game at this point, now you were on the court playing, obviously. What's your mindset at this point?
Our mindset-
Back then.
Get an easy basket. Don't force up a bad shot.
Okay.
Probably at this point, looking to get it to Justin or Jackson. I was cold this game, and Jackson was dominating down low. Sean
Pulled
really
a lot of
couldn't.
games.
Sean really couldn't. Sean really couldn't guard him.
Uh-huh.
And that would probably be my game plan.
Mhm.
So
Let's see if it actually happens. That's the
yeah,
thing.
let's see how this game does end. Yep.
Okay.
I already,
You didn't want to
I
force
already
any
ruined
bad
my
shots.
game plan.
Oh, he gets it
I
back.
did get.
Wait, see if he passes
and
it. He doesn't pass it.
That's a shot. I
Now,
gotta
Ben,
make.
pause it again. I
That's
want to
a
ask you a
shot I
question.
gotta make. Yes.
How demoralizing was that? Missing
That was
2
awful.
really easy shots.
Watching that right now, I'm close to just leaving.
Of
Honestly,
course,
'cause
hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020.
It is. It
Mhm.
is. It is. So let's see how this ends. We're almost done with this. See, there's Jackson. Oh, and that's the game.
See,
Right there.
Jackson's cash. Jackson's cash.
Got some post-game interviews.
Who was the MVP of this game?
I believe it was Jackson. Really? Jackson. Yep, there
Jackson
he is.
was the first MVP
looks.
of a game.
The first ball is life MVP. I believe the logo will come in here
Jackson
somewhere.
grew.
Right? I think he did grow because he looks like a baby.
He had
right
to have. Yeah,
he looks like a baby.
So young.
But yeah, I mean, there was the first game that we ever uploaded, and the funny part is it has 117 views. It's one of the more viewed games.
I mean,
literally how?
Ball's Life is doing a great job sponsoring us.
Yeah.
You gotta calm down with the negativity, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, can I ask what your thoughts are? Obviously, you weren't there. You weren't a part of the LOC yet at that point. What are your thoughts on watching this back?
I thought it was a good introduction game for the league, Probably would have been a little bit better if it was Hornets Celtics for the introduction because we know those two teams eventually went to the championship. But overall, pretty good.
Pretty good. Evan, what are your thoughts? You were obviously there watching it now.
It was seeing it live. I mean, like, looking back on it, it was a good time. But, like, watching it live, it was a great time because, you got to see all the players. You got to see everything unfold. You got to see Justin with game planning. You got to see Ben, being frustrated. See, nobody really understands being able to watch these things live really enhances the experience. So
yeah, and Evan, as a league competitor and arguably one of the greatest cornerbacks that we've had in the LOC, watching Justin play in front of you then and now, what can you do mentally to stop him in future games?
I don't imagine being on another person's team simply because, but let's just say, comments. Yeah. But like, let's just say theoretically I am on, Ben's team and I'm guarding Justin. See, Justin, what you have to do is pressure him into the corner.
Okay.
And when he gets to that point, it's going to be hard to get out of the box.
Okay.
Now, wouldn't you argue that's with every basketball player, not just Justin?
Yes.
Are you assuming he has no dribble left or he has dribble left?
Okay. So the goal.
Like, what's the play-by-play? Like, how did he get in the corner? All right. So he's right-handed, right? So he's going to dribble right. He's going to drive right. But we are going to pressure him all the way into the corner, right? And then which corner? The left corner, the right corner?
Are you okay? Ben, are you okay?
No, I'm listening. I'm taking it all in.
You're not okay?
No, I'm okay. I'm just taking it in. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. So he's dribbling, right? You have to reach in, but this is an athletic.
It's literally a foul.
Isn't that a foul? The reach in foul.
Here's the thing. When it hits the ground, this is an athletic play right now.
When what hits the ground?
When when he's dribbling and the ball hits the ground, you have to go get low as you can, and force him into the corner. You got to hit the ball, force him out. All right?
Show me. I need some visuals. I'm not getting enough visuals.
Do you think you can draw it on Sketchpad?
No.
He has a ball, right? Yeah.
So dribble, and then hit the ground.
Okay.
That's to that point.
So you dribbled it.
Yeah.
No, he's like he's being the ball handler.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah. So the ball handler dribbled it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be athletic right now. Like
we gotta be athletic.
You gotta be like a defensive end blasting off the line of scrimmage, right? So you gotta be like, I'm sorry.
But you're a cornerback.
Back to you and like I live in a dungeon or whatever. But yeah, so you gotta be athletic. Gotta hit this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of Evan, we actually have enough time where I think we will watch your first game in the LOC.
Ooh.
And a little double feature for you guys.
Yep.
So we'll see how this goes. This is the first game that Evan ever played in. Calves are supposed. We'll skip the intros. We're not listening. Corey looks like a baby. Dad.
Oh my
wow!
There's Evan.
So
Evan
just tying his shoe.
Yeah.
Pre-game.
You can't tell.
Evan, are the socks inside out at that moment?
Wait, rewind or fast forward, whatever. No, they're not.
All right, interesting.
Now, going into that game, why wouldn't you inside out your socks? Knowing what it does to your feet.
Big point. Why do I look so weird?
Not gonna lie, your upper chest.
As you can see, the Cavs definitely have a good intro. We were talking about this in a previous episode with Corey. While the Cavs were probably the worst team in LOC history, they were the most entertaining. You know,
They had a lot of
And
entertaining moments.
they did. They did.
I think they had the
So-
best interviews and the best dances during the games. By
Oh.
far, 100%, no cap.
And there's a basket, 1-0. I actually don't know how this game goes. I forget. So we'll see what happens here.
Is that my cousin in the background?
It might be. Wow,
Probably.
2-0. Look at Tyler.
Yes, you like.
Mid range.
I
No,
got-
no way.
Yes,
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got Cavs.
Wow.
Right? Whoa. I got like really confident here. Like I was like really ecstatic. I'm pretty sure we lose this game.
Evan, hang on. Ben,
Oh, Evan, that was bad
Rewind
coverage.
it for a little bit. Ben, rewind
Yeah.
it for a little bit when Cole had the ball at the top of the key, I think. Or
Yeah.
right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Pause it. Wait. Keep going.
Once he
Keep
gets the
going.
ball, wait. Yeah, Andre, it's going.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Pause it. Evan, I think you're missing the point of defense because if you look at your positioning where Cole is, if you're guarding Cole, you're supposed to stand in front of him. You're kind of behind him. So what's the game plan in that?
I think at this point, I was looking at the ball. This is completely my fault. I was looking at the ball, and then Cole
Well,
started
it
running.
wouldn't be Corey's fault. So I just
Well,
What?
listen.
I didn't
Let's
say it was
just
Cole's
let's just watch the game.
I didn't say it was Corey's fault.
I believe Evan is implying that he was ball chasing and not watching his man.
Wow, what a pass by Tyler.
oh my god, this is like a game
Assist.
4-1 right now.
4-1.
I wonder
Oh,
who wins
Evan
this game.
almost with the
Who?
steal. Oh no, it was Corey with the
That was
steal.
Corey. Almost done.
Yeah, so this is
Evan, I think Evan is wearing Corey's shirt. That may be why I am confused.
Oh my God.
He is.
Evan,
He was.
no,
God.
that's not what you
Wait,
want. No.
Oh no.
Oh, Tyler with the board.
Tyler? Evan almost bored.
Evan, you were close there. A little out of your
Evan,
reach.
why do you look like you might have like
Evan, why do you
sumo
look
squat
like
someone?
why you look like you're turtling there, buddy? Cole.
Evan, can I ask why you're not staying in between your defender and the basket?
at this point in time, I always wanted to like I was the best cornerback in the league, so I always wanted to like intercept the pass. So
Right.
like,
I mean that honestly makes sense.
but like obviously
Ah,
obviously in basketball terms that makes no sense at all. So
right. In terms of you being a person, it makes sense. Wow, Cole is dominating this game. Oh, what a
Evan,
pass!
it's always
Evan!
just behind him.
Oh, Evan, that was actually good defense.
Oh.
Shot.
Wait. Pause it. It's 7-4 now.
yeah,
It was just
happened
4.
super fast. Happened
Yeah,
super fast.
It happened really quick. You know,
Evan, you
Wow.
know,
Oh, how the
you know,
turntables
even
have.
the best cornerbacks in the league stay in between their man and the ball, correct? Right?
Yeah.
So you weren't doing
Wait,
that
what do you mean between the man and the ball?
because, well, in football, obviously it's different. So you
Oh,
have
okay, yeah. So like
the
yeah,
wide receiver
you
that
wanna
you're
stay
covering and the
like,
ball.
You want to say in between the passer and the catcher.
Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't do that, and you're calling yourself the greatest cornerback in the league.
No, I was doing. Okay, well, I was like in between the passer and the receiver. I wasn't necessarily in between the net and the receiver, which is what you're supposed to.
Oh, okay. I understand.
gotcha,
What you're saying.
gotcha.
I
Okay.
understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
so that's it. That's
And-
my mindset at this point in time. Obviously, I have matured as a player now, and I understand.
Disclaimer too. This was probably the second time in your life or second time recently that you played organized basketball.
This is the
like,
second time in my life.
Yeah,
In your
yeah.
life,
Yeah.
So you got to give him a little credit for
That's
keeping
fair,
his
that's
own
fair.
as a first season player and essentially a true rookie. His first game.
I also
you know.
want to give a disclaimer. This is Corey's shirt I'm wearing. This is not.
Yeah,
Mine. That's
that
why.
is true.
It looks really long on Corey, but it looks like a boy small on you.
because
Yeah.
it is.
Oh wow, Tyler with the deflection.
Oh,
We were the most.
Cole was a problem. Cole was a problem.
No, yeah, Cole. Cole's just a problem every game.
Oh, Evan.
Cole was really underrated.
Oh, so close.
Wow, his first game, first touch, first miss. Wait, can we go back to that real quick?
Yeah, Evan shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so he gets the ball from Tyler and he
Wow.
chucks it off the
Okay,
back.
not
A
gonna lie,
little
that
strong.
wasn't a bad shot. Maybe you would
It
have
wasn't.
pump faked and driven.
It was a little strong. Does Cole have another in him? Oh no, he doesn't. Evan out. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. 9-4 now. But Captain
that's
Corey
mid
coming in.
range.
Evan, I have a question for you. What was it like playing with Corey? You know, one of the inaugural captains.
Corey, I think season 2 was his best season in my
Okay.
opinion. But season 1, Corey, obviously I dragged him down.
Oh, damn. Fadeaway shot. And 1 point until it's over. Yeah, continue.
Obviously,
Ooh, Tyler.
Tyler was not as bad as everyone made him out to be. It was more so just me.
Not this season. He wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
No, this season he was decent.
But yeah, Corey. You know, he's a very like Kyrie Irving-esque player, very entertaining.
Ooh,
Corey's got a
what
nice
very,
mid-range right there.
See?
Corey is a mid-range king.
He's the mid-range king. Yeah, I mean, you know, we
Can the
talked to
Cavs pull
Corey.
off this comeback?
I mean,
Corey just got hit in the knockers. It looked like.
History would say no. But you know, we talked to Corey about it.
Ooh,
Wait, this is a close game.
It is. They are coming back.
Evan.
Evan
that's
with
solid
the
defense.
lockdown D.
I just destroyed.
Wait, what happened? Did he stop
I'm pretty sure I just hit Sean.
Oh, someone goes
geez.
down.
Oh no!
I believe a foul gets called there.
I am an asshole.
Wait, what?
no
Wait,
foul.
wait,
Oh
there's no
wow,
foul?
there's no foul.
Wait, that's like the
Let's
time
watch
that
it in slow-mo.
Evan body slammed me.
Andre, let's leave that for the next episode.
Ready? Look at this.
Or
Look at this.
later.
Look at him, and he just falls down. So there was no foul call
go
on
back.
that play.
I mean,
Go
I
back
didn't
and
hit
back.
him when he was falling down. I met him before. I didn't hit him when he was falling down.
Okay.
Well, you kind of body slam him right
Nah,
there, and then he
that's
trips
not
on
a
his
foul.
leg.
That was a
No, that's
minimal
not a
contact.
foul.
Minimal contact.
Minimal
If you look at
contact.
His feet were twisted.
They were. The Cavs have the ball now. They can make the comeback. Corey
Tyler
with
has
the
the
mid-range
weirdest
shot.
form for.
Ah,
Tyler has the weirdest
gotta
form
make
for just
that.
about everything.
he does.
Tyler-
He's very
Oh,
stiff.
Tyler should have attempted more.
Very
threes,
out in front.
in my opinion.
And that's the game.
Ooh,
That's the game.
Wow.
Another
that's
entertaining
lost.
interview. I don't know where Evan is in this point, actually. He's clearly not with his team.
Mark?
Oh, there he is.
yes.
Found him.
Corey's shirt.
You all right?
It's
It's
Corey's.
I
Corey's
sneezed.
shirt.
Oh, bless you.
Thank
Evan,
you.
you're
Evan, you are
looking
looking
good.
mighty fine.
You're looking good. Oh, Corey's
I
defending.
think that's
you,
what
it looks
Corey's
like. And
even
there's
saying.
there's Cole.
5
I mean,
points,
there's
9
our
rebounds,
ball
1
is
assist,
life.
1 steal, 2 turnovers.
Ball is
Thank you
life.
for sponsoring that message right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Cole is a really big problem for all the seasons, even when he was on the Thunder.
I mean, yeah.
Now.
Cole was really underrated that season, honestly speaking.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, he was a captain. I mean, it was
Yeah, he got a lot
Even
of
for
scrutiny.
season 2, well, Cole wasn't underrated, but he was picked late.
He's a valuable player, and he got a lot of scrutiny season 1 because you know he took Dan number 1 overall.
Nice SAT word, scrutiny.
I don't need this, Andre.
Scrutiny.
I mean,
Very
he's
nice.
complimenting you. I don't know why you're.
Yeah.
Actually, thank you. You know what, Evan? Thank you. If I,
Andre,
if I were
your
next to you, I
eyebrows
would
look
give you a
nice.
handshake.
Did you shape them up for this?
No, I did not.
No.
not.
Well,
Did
now
you,
this
I'm
is
just asking
awkward.
I'm just asking because they
Not
look nice.
awkward, Ben. Why?
Thank you very much.
Why do you do this all the time? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. You know.
Am I not allowed to compliment our
No,
commissioner?
you are.
Ben, you always. This is why we didn't vote you as commissioner season 1. Oh,
Yikes! Wow,
was
we're
fun.
getting
That was
into some
oh, that
drama.
was,
We may have to censor that out in post. We can't let our fans know the inner workings of our league. But anyways, final thoughts about those 2 games, Mark. What are your final thoughts? You know, watching this, especially from an outside point of view.
I thought they were fantastic. Season 1 as a whole was fantastic.
Both
Probably
over
our
100
peak.
views. Both over 100 views, by the way.
Really?
That's
Yep.
probably our peak,
that's
honestly.
really interesting for me.
But you know, hopefully we can do it again someday.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Evan, what are your thoughts? You know, watching yourself play. After that, you know, what are your
like
thoughts about those games?
2 left-handed giraffe out there, not gonna lie.
Obviously, that is not where I wanted to be. Obviously,
Mhm.
so I think you know, same thing with all sports. You watch yourself and you watch film and you get better and you inspire yourself. You know, you try to be 1% better than the person you were yesterday.
Why 1%?
You know,
1%?
that's very
Why not 10?
1% sounds like very marginal.
Well, it's unrealistic. You know, it's easy. It's better to be 1% better than you were yesterday.
So out of your 100%, what percentage would you say you're at right now?
At my 100%. Oh, so you're saying like, let's say like my brain, like I'm only using like 10% of it. Like, oh God.
No.
Like,
That's not
Saying that,
that's
So,
that
not
like-
all
1%.
What percent were you at in that basketball game? And adding that 1%, what percent are you
I
up
was
to
at
now?
like at that point at my potential. I would say like 92% of my potential. But, right now, I'd say
a little low, don't you think?
little low.
That's high.
Oh, pretty high. I mean, at that
I was going
point.
for 95.
At that
I
point.
think Andre was being sarcastic.
I was very sarcastic.
At that point. But right now,
Very
I'd say like
sarcastic.
94.2%.
94?
Yeah, 94.2%. So like I think as we get through our transition,
So over the course of 4 years, you've only gained 2%?
yeah.
Don't forget that 0.2%
Yeah,
too.
dude, you gotta
2.2%.
You got to get 1% better.
So are there, in terms of that, are there some days where you're just a worse person than you were the day before, or is each day a super low increase? Like, were you at 92, like you'll go up 1 to 93 and then lose 5? Like, how did this work?
That's the thing, Ben. That's the thing. So, like, people like to paint the picture of the journey of success as a linear line, right? But it's not. That's just not the case, right? So
Right.
It's like you go above the line. Sometimes you go above the line. Sometimes you go below the line. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So you didn't really go up much.
Nah. But like
a lot of going down for you.
I
and
do
then
be
you
going
finally
up.
gained
I
2%.
do be going down, but I do be going up at some days. So.
All right.
You know, it's like Kobe said. If I could just squeeze all the juice out of my orange, you know.
Who said this? Who said that?
Kobe.
Who said that?
Kobe.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Wait, Ben, I wanted to ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
After that very atrocious
go for
game 1 of you played, what was your mindset going into the next game? You know, you wanted to get better, shoot the ball more. That's your role. You know, like what's your mindset going into that?
I mean, my mindset, if I had to come up with it in my own words, was I wanted to be 1% better that next game. You know,
Okay.
I just wanted to be better.
You can't just.
No, it was my own words. But realistically, I wanted to make more shots. I wanted to probably not take as many because I took a lot of shots that game and should have looked for the open man more. But you know, I was still confident. I knew we were a good team, and we won that game anyway.
Made out of confidence.
Yeah, we won that game anyways. So I thought, you know, we'll come into game 2 even stronger than we were.
Would you rather win and play like complete bad, or lose and have a great game?
You know, I'd rather win. If my team's winning, then I'm happy.
Team player.
Player.
If I have a great go. Of course.
Did Justin ever help you mentally get better? Because Justin's a very experienced guy. You know, did he ever?
Definitely.
Like what did he do to help you? You know, I just want to know.
Yeah, me personally, he did help me a lot. You know, what was your experience like?
My experience was good too. You know, he was my captain, and I thought, you know, he had some good game plans going into.
Yeah, it was pretty much him shoot the
when we
ball,
played.
get out the way.
No, I will not expose my game plan because that's none of your business.
It's already passed, so.
No, it's okay. But don't kiss and tell, Andrew. All right. So he was a good captain. He definitely helped me, and I learned a lot from that season about myself. You know, I felt like I grew as a basketball player.
So when he went down, would you say you kind of took over that captainship for him?
Oh, good question.
Since he helped you?
Do you think Jackson took on that role?
Sorry, say that again one more time.
When he went down, do you think you took on the role of captain or Jackson?
I think I did. Jackson's a great player, and he was better than me that season. But I think I'm more of the captain personality, you know.
Right.
But I think Jackson and I bounced off each other. You know, that neither of us were the actual captain, so we wanted to work together.
Right.
It was more of like a 1A, 1B kind of thing.
Oh, so
right.
So would you say
who's
Jack
1A?
2 or like
what?
Or TJ? Would you say TJ or Jack was the 2?
Yeah, I mean, no offense to them, they were both great players, but they came from the outside. They didn't play the regular season games with us, so you know, I felt that it was Jackson and I trying to, you know, right the ship and run it without Justin. You know.
Mm-hmm. Now, so
yes, Evan.
Now, like,
personally, I wish I saw it sooner.
Problem in
I wish we checked out the court before we played. It was unfortunate, you know, but things happen. Things happen, and we're gonna have to move on. And speaking of moving on, we're gonna have to move on from this episode. We're out of time.
Good segue.
I want to say thank you guys for coming. Can you guys let me talk?
Let him talk. He's gonna get angry.
I'm not angry. Thank you guys for coming. You know, it was fun looking back, watching those first 2 games, and you know, hopefully we'll watch some more in the future and keep providing content during this time with not much
quarantine. Make sure content. You guys are all safe, healthy. You know.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah.
I was more so speaking to you guys and like our fans.
To
them too as well.
Our ones of fans.
Okay.
You're the commissioner of the league, so if you go down, we all go down. You know, so.
Yeah,
that's true. No, I think he's right. But anyways,
right.
Thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, hit us up in the comments. We've been loving your comments the past 2 episodes.
Comment down below what you want to see next episode.
Yeah, what you would like to see
that's
us react to or talk about.
Even if it's not basketball, if you want to,
we can talk about life. If you got personal questions for us,
LOC football.
We're willing to answer.
If you have depression, all ears.
Yeah, we're here to help you guys during.
You want to see some gaming videos,
Yeah,
the dream team.
Up and grabs too.
3 boys, 1 Evan.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you next episode.